Well, hi everybody. This is Christine Worth at howtovideos.christineworth.com. And today what I want to teach you is how to create a PDF file and keep the links. And I'm going to show you how to do this all for free. Now, the reason why this is important and why I thought that other people might want to know this as well is that because it's usually pretty easy to make a PDF file, but where a lot of people run into trouble is by when they export their document to PDF, a lot of the links don't stay intact. And this is especially true within a table of contents. And just let me show you what I ran into and then how I fixed it and how I did it all for free. So what you're looking at here, this is a guide that I recently created that I'm giving away for free called the Simple Site Guide. Now, I created this originally in Microsoft Word. But if you notice here, let's scroll down. Now I've got an entire table of contents here. And if you go down to, I have a section called Tools You Can Use. And all of these are different tools that people can use. And ideally, what I want them to be able to do is within the PDF document is click on the link and actually go to the website. Now within Word, obviously, I can already do this if I control and then click to follow that link. But obviously, I don't want everybody to have access to the actual original document and make any changes to it. So there's a couple of things that I want to do. I want to, first of all, password protect any edits or any changes to the PDF document. And then secondly, I want all of these links to stay intact. Now, let me show you. One thing that I currently use within Microsoft Word in order to create a PDF document is something called Primo PDF. And in order to get to this tool, I go up to the menu item up here and then just choose Print. And from my printer selections, I can choose Primo PDF. And all I have to do, this is just like printing a document, all I have to do is just click OK. And once Primo PDF comes up with their pop-up box, I can choose the kind of file that I'm creating. Obviously, this is an ebook. I can edit the document properties and I can even add security to it, which means that I can add a password that restricts copying and printing and whatever it is that I want to do. And this is wonderful to use. This is 100% free to download and use. But what I discovered was that when I used this in order to, it was great that I could password protect it, but none of the links stayed intact. And let me show you. So here is the actual PDF document that I created in Word or from Word and then used Primo PDF to create the PDF file out of. And you'll see it's secured, which means it's password protected. I can't copy this information. But if I go down to the table of contents, they're no longer clickable like they were in the original Word document. And furthermore, if I even go down to the tools area where I have all of the different links, even though they look like a hyperlink, they actually don't act like a hyperlink because I can't click on them and then go to the different websites that I have listed here. So this obviously is a big issue. The only way to get this to work is that if I were to go back to the original Word document, in order to get those links to actually become active, I would actually have to type in the entire website address, including the HTTP in front of it. Now, obviously, this can get a little messy. I mean, especially if you have really long website addresses. So I did some research and I thought, okay, well, how can I do this? How can I maintain those links in the table of contents? How can I maintain the links within the document itself and secure the file all in one? And so I had it out, like I said, did a little bit of research. And one of the websites that I ended up on, no surprise, was the Adobe Acrobat website. Now I can scroll down and I've already done the research on this. According to everything that I want to do, I would have to purchase Adobe Acrobat 9 Pro. So if I click on Buy Now, and if I scroll down and take a look at some of these prices, if I already owned it, I could upgrade and it starts at $229. But if I wanted the entire version, I'd have to pay $700. Now, that seems absolutely ridiculous to me, just based on the two small things that I want the program to be able to do. So this is totally not an option. So then I found another website called Nova PDF. Now, after doing some further research here, I realized that the one that I would have to buy would be this one here, which is, again, still $40. And I thought, look, there's just got to be a better way. For the small number of things that I want to do, I don't need this full-fledged version. All I need to do, I just want to be sure it's password protected and that the links get passed off within the document so that people can click on them. I want it to be really easy for folks. Now, as I continued on in my research to find something free that would actually do this for me, I was actually very, very surprised to learn that you can actually accomplish everything that I want to accomplish using a free download. And let me show you what this is. And surprisingly, I already had this on my computer. What you're looking at here is the same simple site guide, same document that was in Word, but instead I am using OpenOffice. Now, if you're not familiar with OpenOffice, it's essentially just like the entire Microsoft Office package, only it's completely free. And you see that you can do a multitude of things. In fact, most of the same things and even more things than you can do within Microsoft Office. Now, if you want to get this same OpenOffice set of programs, just simply go to openoffice.org. And all of the files are here. Just be forewarned, it is a bit of a big download. So just kind of a heads up on that one. But what OpenOffice has is everything that Microsoft Office has, including things like a PowerPoint, although it's not called PowerPoint, obviously. The program, like we use Word in Microsoft at OpenOffice, it's called Writer. So all of the similar programs that you would find in Microsoft Office, you can find at openoffice.org. Now, why this is so important, I was extremely excited because I already had this on my computer, and I found out that all I had to do was simply go up to File, choose Export as PDF. Underneath the Security tab, I could actually still restrict permissions, so I could check this and then set the password in order to allow printing or changes. But when I created the PDF using OpenOffice, and here is the PDF I used, or the PDF I created using OpenOffice, and let me scroll down here, you'll see all of the links within the table of contents are completely intact. And if I go down, let me just go back down to all of the tools that you can use, you'll see the little hand that changes over the link itself. People can actually click on this and go to the actual website. So this is absolutely perfect. If you have been looking for a way to maintain those links within your PDF document without having to type out the entire URL, and if you've been looking for a way to also restrict editing of your document using a password, then download OpenOffice. It's completely free. Once you do that, just simply create your document. And in my case, I actually imported it from Microsoft Word, so you don't even have to recreate the entire thing. Go up to File, Export as PDF, and it will do everything for you. You don't have to pay $700. You don't have to pay $40. It is completely free. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope that it has really helped you out. And if so, I would love to hear from you. So feel free to leave a comment below the video. Thank you so much.